my name is Julie Fei-Fan Balzer, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to use your ScanNCut to make some fabulous save the date cards. I'm going to go ahead and choose Pattern and Save Data right to my USB. And right in here, I have a file which is called Save the Date, which is right there. Now you can download a version of this card from the ScanNCut website that doesn't have any specific names on it so that you can customize it for yourself. So I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to go ahead and scan in my material. I'm going to press the Start button, and it's going to scan that piece of paper right in. Now, a white piece of paper can be a little bit hard to see on the mat, so I can go into the settings and I can darken it up to make sure that I'm actually really catching the edge of that. Then I just simply need to grab my file, drag it so that it fits on there, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make sure my blade is set correctly. If I'm nervous at all that it's not, I'm going to do a test cut. I want to make sure, of course, that my pressure and speed settings are set in the settings button. And once I'm ready, though, I'm simply going to hit OK. Cut and start. And if you're unsure with the paper you're cutting, I do encourage you to try to do a test cut. So when it's finished cutting, I'm going to unload the mat. I'm going to go ahead and close that dust cover. I like to peel off the excess paper first because with a delicate cut, sometimes you want to be able to take a little time. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my spatula tool to help me here. And I'm going to bend the mat. That makes it easier to pull it off. And then I might use my spatula tool to just help me ease off any of these little areas that I'm at all worried about. Because if your mat is nice and sticky, of course, it's holding on to that paper. So that's another reason to use a nice quality paper. So I'm just going around, doing my thing, peeling it off nice and slow. Notice how I work from the edges, and I'm not trying to rush it or go too fast. And when I get into any little issues, I just go ahead and I use my spatula tool to get under there and make sure that all that paper is coming up nice and easy from the mat. And there you go. Here we go. We're working together. I'm talking to it. I'm coaxing it. We're having a good time. And aha! Also, the heart is a nice big area on here, so that's a great area to sort of grab a hold of it and make sure that it's coming off. And here we go. We're so close to the end, and then it's always when you're close to the end that you start to rush it, but you don't want to. But here we go. The anticipation's building. It's so exciting. Let's get that last little delicate spiral off. I'm going to go ahead and bend the mat under there to make sure that I don't warp it in any way, and I actually get it up. The tension's mounting. My voice is so high. Ha! Okay, so there you go. And any little hanging bits that are left, I can simply pop out. If you see, like, for instance, that you have something in here, you just go ahead and pop it out and get it ready. And then we're going to go over the desk, and I'm going to show you some of the possibilities of what you can do with this cut. So I have my beautiful cutout, and now I want to turn it into a card. So I actually want to show you 3 different possibilities. So the first possibility is just take a simple piece of black cardstock, glue this right on top. Very classic, very basic, very elegant. I really like that choice. But you know, when I was playing with this on my workspace, you can see I have this, messy workspace where lots of paint goes, and I really liked the way that the paint looked behind it. So I just cut a small piece of painted paper to place behind it, and you can see how that completely transforms the exact same cut file into something that's kind of whimsical and fun and maybe a more casual kind of event, okay? But then I had another idea because I never like to throw away anything garbage, right? Here is this cutout from it, and I thought, gosh, what could that be? Well, if you fold it in half, it becomes a card. Let me show you that. So here you go. You can see this is just the excess, right? cut away, and what I did is I cut the exact same file simply out of a colored piece of cardstock, and then I was able to simply tape it in. If you can look on the back, you can see I have all this little tiny white tape here keeping it in. Now you could slip a photograph in the back of this of the couple. You could have some more details or ideas if you wanted a more formal card. But there you have it. In no time at all, I've got 1, 2, 3 different alternative ways to use the exact same cut file. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my blog at balzerdesigns.typepad.com for more tips, tricks, and tutorials. And don't forget to visit the ScanNCut website as well at ScanNCut.com.